The following is a production of the Averett Sports Network.
Good afternoon and welcome to live coverage of Averett University baseball here on the Averett Sports Network. I'm Drew Wilson. We got a great one for you today as the Averett Cougars take on the Tufts University Jumbos. Both teams are finishing up their warm-ups here. It's a beautiful day here in Danville, Virginia. Sun is out, no clouds in the sky. Temperature's a little chillier than maybe both teams would like, but still not too bad, and there's no rain in the forecast, so that's always a good thing. Tufts out of the NESCAC coming in with a 5-1 record on the season. Averett 3-16 on the year, 2-7 in the USA South Conference. Averett coming off 2 midweek losses last week against Bridgewater and Roanoke College, both non-conference games. Meanwhile, the Jumbos coming off a 6-4 win over Guilford College. Cougars are 3-8 all-time against Tufts, dating back to the 2008 season, and the Jumbos have won 3 straight against the Cougars. It's kind of been an annual matchup when Tufts makes its southern swing during spring break. So they've become kind of an annual non-conference opponent. Over the last couple years, Tufts come in ranked a couple times, I believe. Jumbo's not currently getting votes in the last poll that I saw, though. We'll get to the starting lineups. First for the visiting Jumbos in batting order. Leading off and playing center field will be Justin Mills. Batting second as the DH, Ryan Day. And left field batting third, Casey Santos Ocampo. Batting cleanup in third base, Ryan Dawes. Then you have first baseman Peter DiMaria. Right field, J.P. Knight. At second base, batting seventh, is Elias Varinos. Behind the plate will be Harrison Frickman. At shortstop, Will Shackelford. And pitching today with a 1-0 record for Tufts is R.J. Hall. Jumbos, coached by John Casey in his 38th season. Meanwhile, for the Cougars, a couple of different players in the lineup here for this non-conference midweek game, but a couple of familiar names as well. Leading off and playing center field, Nick Winston. At third base, Brandon Hatcher. DH today batting third, Cody Jones. At first base, Tanner Bradshaw. In right field, Andrew Lancaster. In left field, Tucker Majetic. Behind the plate today, getting the start, Dawson Hawk. At second base, Nate Tuck. And at shortstop, Ryan Traylor. And on the mound today, starting off the game for the Cougars will be Colin Clark. Clark probably not going a long distance today, probably maybe 1-2 innings, depending on how it goes. As head coach Kenny Fleming planning to use several different pitchers since the Cougars have not played since middle of last week. And they have obviously some conference games coming up this weekend against Greensboro College beginning on Friday. So trying to get a bunch of different guys, a few looks, and a few innings of work here and there to get everybody ready for the weekend. As I mentioned, Averett last played on March 13th at Roanoke College. Suffered a 6-0 loss. Cougars have been playing well of late. Don't let that record fool you. They've done some good things. The offense is coming around. Pitching has looked good at times. Still a work in progress for a really young team, and first-year head coach Kenny Fleming has done a really good job kind of developing this team and getting some things going. And I think they've played a tough non-conference schedule, a tough conference schedule to start. But as we saw in the series against Covenant, the Cougars I think we'll be fine as we get to the rest of conference play. They have Greensboro College, then at William Peace University, at North Carolina Wesleyan, at Pfeiffer, and then back home for Berea in terms of conference play. So that's a schedule that I think that could fare well for them. Obviously, you got to go out and play the games, but I do believe that the Cougars can have a lot of success in those matchups. Well, the home plate umpires have met with the coaches. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll have first pitch for you right here on the Averett Sports Network. And welcome back as we are ready for the top of the first inning. Averett freshman Colin Clark getting in some warm-up pitches here. Clark comes into today's game with an 0-3 record. He's started 5 games, pitched 23 innings with 27 strikeouts, which is tops among Averett pitchers this season. Has had some issues with walks, which have led to some runs. He does have a 5.09 earned run average, but the freshman by far has some of the best stuff on the staff, and when he's on, he can be on. And opponents have had a hard time finding success against him in those times. Cougars wearing their navy blue tops with gold sleeves. Tufts in their brown tops. Gray pants with light blue lettering. And we were ready to roll here. Leading things off will be Justin Mills, the center fielder for Tufts. Mills batting .286 on the year. And first pitch from the right-hander Clark in there for strike one. Clark, a freshman, 6'4", out of Summerfield, North Carolina, went to Northwest Guilford not too far away. And his second pitch is in the dirt. Facing off against Mills, a junior out of Highland Park, Illinois. And Clark paints the outside corner for strike two. 1-2 the count. Little chopper up the middle. That's going to be trouble. Barehanded by Tuck, but not in time. It will be a single up the middle. And a runner aboard here as Mills reaches. Mills does have one stolen base on the season, so he's 1 for 1 in that category. But he's on board here for Ryan Day. Day, a junior, in the DH spot, batting .385 on the year, has 5 hits, including a pair of doubles, and 3 runs batted in. First pitch from Clark drops low in the zone, so 1-0 the count. Mills with a decent lead at first base on that first pitch. He's off about 3 steps. Fastball misses outside for ball 2. As I mentioned, beautiful day here. A little chilly, but sun is out. Not much wind right now, as the flag in center field is not moving at all. Clark comes back across the plate with a strike. Clark with 27 strikeouts in 23 innings, so averaging more than a strikeout per inning he's pitched this year, and a big swing and a miss there by Day. That'll even the count at 2-2. And time called. Clark has that pitch fouled away as Day sends it over out of play to the left side. This one hit up the middle off of Clark. He'll try to toss it over to first, and he will. Actually, they're going to say he beat it out. It's a closer play than I thought. From my vantage point, it looked like I thought he was out, but the field umpire obviously has a little bit better view. They're going to come out and check Clark out after he took that one off the body. Head coach Kenny Fleming, assistant trainer Reagan Humphreys out to check on Clark, and he's going to take a couple warm-up pitches to see if he's okay. That'll be an infield hit for Day, so 2 aboard here as the first 2 batters reach via infield hits for the Jumbos. And Clark looks like he's okay, going to stay in. So Casey Santos Ocampo steps into the box, the senior. Batting .364 on the year. Has 7 runs batted in, including a pair of homers. Out of Naples, Florida. That pitch in the dirt. 1-0 pitch. Misses low as well. So 2-1 or 2-0 the count. Clark looks in from the stretch. Fastball misses high. And 3-0 the count. And that pitch just a little low. And it'll be a 4-pitch walk here to Santos Ocampo. And that loads the bases for Ryan Dawes. Dawes, a sophomore out of Palos Verdes, California. Batting .393 so far through 6 games. Has 11 hits, which is tied for the top. Has a team high 5 doubles out of those 11 hits. And a team high 9 runs batted in. Obviously a great opportunity here for him to add to that. As that pitch in there for strike 1 from Colin Clark. Fastball in there for strike 2, and 0-2 count as Clark trying to battle back. After letting the first 3 guys get on. Here, nobody out in the top of the first inning. And breaking ball misses outside, trying to get Dawes to chase. He does have 6 strikeouts on the season, the most among the Jumbos lineup, so he is prone to that. 1-2 pitch, fouled back to the backstop. After Dawes, you have Peter D. Maria and J.P. Knight due up next. One-two pitch from Clark. Fastball misses high, and that'll even the count of 2-2. Averett defense corner is at normal depth. Middle infield back at double play depth. Breaking ball hit out into center field. That's going to drop in right in front of Nick Winston. Run one will score. And Tufts takes a 1-0 lead on the RBI single by Ryan Dawes, his 10th RBI of the year. And bases are still loaded. Here as Peter D. Maria steps in. Freshman will have his opportunity. Out of Chatham, New Jersey. First pitch from Clark in the dirt. One-zero pitch finds the inside corner. That'll even the count of 1-1. Ball popped up into right field towards the line. Catch made and throw home will not be in time. Will be a sacrifice fly that makes it 2-0 in favor of Tufts. Andrew Lancaster had to range over and make a good catch, but Throw was not in time. In fact, it was cut off by Tanner Bradshaw at first base. Never made it home. Cougars did appeal over to third to see if the runner left early, but everything's safe there. The runner at second base also advanced, as Santos Ocampo tagged up as well. So runners on the corners here with one out. J.P. Knight at the plate. Looks like they appeal over there officially. Umpire says safe. Knight has 8 hits on the year, batting .400. Has 6 RBIs, including 3 doubles this season. Good breaking ball across for strike 1. Breaking ball across for strike 2. Good pitch on the outside part of the plate. Clark checks the runner at first. Ball fouled out of play as Knight stays alive. Oh, 2 pitch. Fastball high. And time called at the plate. And a little bit of a delayed steal there at first base by Dawes, but the pitch fouled back to the backstop. So 1-2 the count. This one slapped through the left side, huge hole over there. And that ball was slotted right between Ryan Traylor at shortstop and Brandon Hatcher at third base. Nothing you can do there. RBI single for J.P. Knight. That'll bring up Elias Farinos, batting .478 on the year. As I mentioned, all these batting averages, Tufts, very strong offensive team. And this one's going to be hit out to right field. Lancaster makes the catch. Runner tagging, heading over, and Dawes will be safe. So that'll bring up number 10, Harrison Frickman, the catcher for the Jumbos. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Three 0 your score here in the top of the first inning. Fastball misses high from Clark. Frickman batting .667, has 6 hits and 9 at-bats this year, as looks at strike on the inside corner. So 1-1 the count. And delayed steal. Knight's done that we've seen the Jumbos do that a couple of times where they get a little running start and then take off. That breaking ball just missed the outside corner, maybe a tad low. So 2-2 the count here, 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position here. And that pitch a little inside, full count now to Harrison Frickman. Senior out of Charleston, South Carolina. Fouls that one back to the net. They'll do it again, full count here to Frickman. And that pitch a little low, and that'll load the bases once again here for the Jumbos. And Will Shackelford will come to the plate. Shackelford, senior out of Orleans, Massachusetts. Fastball in the inside corner, a strike from Clark. Cougars trying to limit the damage. All 9 batters have come to the plate with Shackelford in the box at this moment. And a breaking ball fouled out of play to the right side. 0-2. If you're the Cougars, if you can get out of this jam, only giving up 3 runs with all 9 batters coming to the plate here in the first inning, I'd say that's a win. Clark with 48 pitches so far this inning. 40 pitches. 0-2. Fastball misses high. Cougars do have some action in the bullpen. Kyle Lamantia getting warmed up. May see him start the second inning. 1-2. Curveball misses high. Two-two pitch from Clark. Fastball misses high and runs the count full. Nowhere to put him. Cougars need to come back with a strike right here. If anything, just pitch to contact. Three-two pitch, fastball high, misses, and it'll be a bases loaded walk. And that'll make it 4-0. As Justin Mills makes his way back to the plate for the second time this inning. Mills led off with an infield single to get this frame started. That pitch low from Clark. Fastball across for strike one. Averett's defense all back, just trying to knock down any ball hit. All he needs 1 out at any bag. 1-1 pitch. Outside corner finds the strike zone. 1-2 the count. Wind starting to pick up a little bit here, moving from left to right. And a little chopper out to second base. Nate Tuck fields it, bobbles it, and throw not in time, and the inning will continue, and another run scores. Looked like Tuck had some issues transferring the ball to his throwing hand out of his glove. And it will go down as an error. So that'll bring up Ryan Day. Day also singled in his first at bat. Single off of the pitcher, Colin Clark. Rolled over towards first base. Clark tried to field him and throw him out, but not in time. And Clark does get a strike here on the first pitch today. Base is still loaded. That pitch outside. One count. Pitch on the way in the dirt. Blocked by Dawson Hawk. Hawk getting his third start in his young career. This is his 8th game. And a big swing and a miss there by Day. Makes it strike 2. Chase McKinney, the regular starting catcher for the Cougars, who also leads the team in batting average, but he's getting the day off today. So Hawk getting the start. And the fastball misses high, and that'll run the count full once again. Bases loaded. Ball popped up into shallow left field. And the catch made by Tucker Majetic for the third out, but not before Tufts scores 5 runs here in the top of the first inning. Cougars will try to get them back when we come back. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Cougars trail Tufts 5-0. It'll be Nick Winston, Brandon Hatcher, Cody Jones due up for the Cougars.
Leading off for the Cougars in the bottom of the first, the center fielder, number 12, Nick Winston.
They'll face off against R.J. Hall, senior. He's 1-0 in the year, went 5 innings, struck out 3, allowed 1 earned run, 2 runs total in the win earlier this year. And the righty faces off against Nick Winston, swinging one of the hottest bats for the Cougars. And he fouls that one over into the dugout of Tufts. A couple guys had to go duck for that one. Winston average is 298. I'd say if you took away the first 2 weeks, it's probably closer to 400 in the way he's hit the ball lately. But he grounds out here to the shortstop. 6-3 put out for out number 1. That'll bring up Brandon Hatcher. Hatcher batting .243 on the year, but he's had some really solid moments. Of course, he scored the game-winning run in a walk-off fashion against Covenant in the first game of their 3-game series. Scored on a wild pitch from third base. Hatcher steps in, looks at strike 1. Hall, a senior out of Marietta, Georgia, so a little bit closer to home for him, as is a couple guys in the roster for Tufts. And this one grounded to first base, and that'll be picked up and put out by Peter DiMaria. So 2 outs, that'll bring up Cody Jones. Junior getting the DH today. Garner, North Carolina. Jones batting .256. Had a little bit of a hot streak a couple weeks ago. Cooled off just a tiny bit, but he's a guy that if he can get a hold of a pitch, he can do something with it. First pitch, a strike from Hall. Breaking ball misses low and outside. That pitch fouled away. And the 1-2 pitch fouled out of play as well. Looking at Tufts roster, Tufts located just outside of Boston in Medford, Massachusetts, just a few miles north of downtown Boston. Being in the Northeast, a lot of their roster is from the Northeast, but they have guys from all over as well. As Jones puts that one into left center field, that's going to be caught by the left fielder on the run. Casey Santos Ocampo with a great catch in the gap for the third out. So the Cougars go 1-2-3 in the bottom of the first, and Tufts will take their 5-0 lead to the second when we come back.
Going back to school is not just for the kids. Averett University has degree programs for working adults who want to pursue their bachelor's or master's online or on campus. Visit gps.averett.edu for more information.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the second inning. Tufts leads Averett 5-0. And leading off for the Jumbos is Casey Santos Ocampo. New pitcher on the mound for the Cougars. It's Kyle Lamantia coming in from the pen. First pitch fouled over to the right. Lamantia, a sophomore out of Chester, Virginia, making his 6th appearance, first in relief this season. Got an 0-2 record. Has 8 strikeouts in 15 and 1/3 innings. 0-1 pitch hit out into right center field, but it's going to be Nate Tuck, the second baseman, making the catch in the grass for out number 1. So this inning starting off a lot better than the last for the Cougars. And Ryan Dawes will step in. Dawes 1 for 1 with an RBI. Fouls that pitch out of play. And Lamantia, the right-hander, with a beautiful breaking ball right across the plate. That makes it 0-2. And a really good pitch there. Good frame job from Dawson Hawk, but doesn't get the call. And 1-2 is the count. That one misses low and away. So 2-2 now to Dawes. Fastball misses outside. Full count. As I was mentioning at the end of the last half inning, Tufts roster from a lot in the Northeast, but some all over, and including Dawes, who's from California. And he's going to be patient and draw the walk here from Lamantia.
The first baseman, number 32, Peter DiMaria.
That'll bring up Peter DiMaria. .62 freshman steps in. 1 out, runner on here. Good lead by Dawes at first base. That pitch misses high. Tufts does have a couple of Virginia guys. As that one misses high. Well, at least one Virginia guy. Will Reed out of Burke, Virginia, not in the lineup today. Also have Josh Herring out of Washington, D.C. So a couple guys not too far away from home, relatively speaking. 2-0 pitch, fouled out of play to the right side. So 2-1 the count here to DiMaria. Runner on the move. And it's going to be a foul ball. That pitch was behind DiMaria's head. And back, really. And he left his bat back, and it clipped the bat. Bold strategy there by Lamantia, but it pays off. So 2-2 the count. And easy throw over to first base. Just making sure the runner's not going to break. We've seen that a couple of times where we get the running kind of delayed steal. couple times it looks like it's a hit and run, but last time it was a straight-up steal for the Jumbos last inning. Breaking ball and a beautiful pitch by Lamantia gets DeMaria to strike out for out number 2. So with 2 away and 1 aboard, that'll bring up J.P. Knight. Knight 1 for 1 with an RBI hit. Fastball misses high. That one came in at the letters. One-0 pitch, right about the same spot, just a little bit further in. And that'll make it 2-0. This ball hit out into right field. And caught by Andrew Lancaster for the third out. So the Cougars allow a runner on, but they get out of it without any trouble. But they still trail 5-0. For Averett, it'll be Tanner Bradshaw, Andrew Lancaster, Tucker Majetic coming to the plate when we come back. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Tanner Bradshaw lead things off here for the Cougars. Down 5-0. And breaking ball across for strike 1. Belt high from R.J. Hall. Ball fouled in the box. Bradshaw batting .250 on the year. Has a pair of doubles and 3 runs batted in. 10 total hits for the sophomore. And swings and misses at a nice pitch from Hall on the outside part of the plate. So with 1 away, that'll bring up Andrew Lancaster. Lancaster with 4 doubles this season, which leads the Cougars, has 5 runs batted in, 11 total hits. And the junior transfer steps in. Ball chopped up the middle. Good defensive play over there by the second baseman as Elias Farinos makes the play for out number 2. That'll bring up Tucker Majetic, getting the start today in left field. Majetic seen some action this year. Kind of in and out of the lineup, but this is his 9th start. Has 3 hits and fouls that one at the plate. Hall, the righty, looks in. 0-1 pitch. This one's going to be stroked out into the left field. That'll drop in for a hit. And Majetic is aboard here with 2 outs. Good piece of hitting there by Tucker Majetic. Just took what Hall gave him and poked it out into left field. And that'll bring up Dawson Hawk. Hawk has a pair of hits, including a double, and 2 runs batted in this season and limited bats. Throw over to first base, gets by the first baseman, and Majetic will take off. He rounds second, but puts on the brakes. So will be an error on R.J. Hall on the failed pickoff attempt. And Majetic's in scoring position here with 2 outs. See if Hawk can maybe come through for the Cougars. Fastball across for strike 1. Hawk did have an RBI double in one of the Cougars' recent games against Covenant. Majetic, throw back behind him, and that was the umpire called him safe, then called him out. And Kenny Fleming, head coach for the Cougars, not happy about that call. He's having a word with the umpire out in the field.
For the Cougars in the bottom of the second, there was no runs on 1 hit and no runners left on base.
And Fleming looks satisfied. I think the umpire said, my fault. I made the wrong call, and then I made the right call. It was a close play, bang-bang play. It's hard to tell. But Hall gets the pickoff, and that'll end the inning for Tufts.
Going back to school is not just for the kids. Averett University has degree programs for working adults who want to pursue their bachelor's or master's online or on campus. Visit gps.averett.edu for more information.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. Tufts still leads Averett 5-0 here. And Elias Varinos will lead things off for the Jumbos. Varinos 0 for 1 today. And that pitch across for a strike from Lamantia. Lamantia, breaking ball misses low. And 1-1 pitch, outside corner, can't find the zone. 2-1 now. And make it 3-1. Cougars do have some more action in the bullpen. Tyler Butler warming up. And Lamantia comes back with a strike to make it full. Verinos lined out to right field in his first at bat. Payoff pitch. And misses low for ball 4, and it'll be a leadoff walk for Verinos.
The catcher, number 10, Harrison Frickman.
Ought to bring up the catcher, Harrison Frickman. Frickman drew a walk in his first at bat. And looks at strike 1. Verinos with some speed on the pass. He has 2 stolen bases already in this young season for the Jumbos. So the Cougars need to keep an eye on him. 0-1 pitch. This one hit out to shortstop. Trailer over to Tuck. Over to first base. Not in time for the double play, but they will erase Verinos on the fielder's choice.
The shortstop, number 1, Will Shackelford. Just a fielder's choice. We wouldn't reach first if we got there close. We'll get the lead on that second.
That'll bring up Will Shackelford. Shackelford shows bunt. Can't make contact, but it will be a called strike as he went around. Shackelford drew a bases-loaded walk back in the first inning. 0-1 count. Throw over to first base. Frickman. No trouble getting back. A 0-1 pitch. Chop foul. Jumbo's 5 runs on 4 hits. And 1 error and a couple walks. The 0-2 pitch from Lamantia, breaking ball, missed the outside corner. Good pitch, though. Good location. Try to get Shackelford chasing there. Big lead at first base by Frickman. A big swing and a miss there by Shackelford. He'll go down on strikes. So Lamantia with his second strikeout of the day. And top of the lineup as Justin Mills will step in for his third at bat of the day. Mills 1 for 2 with a run scored. Single, then reached on an error. And he's going to poke another single through the right side. That'll move Frickman all the way over to third on the play as he was running with 2 outs. And so runners on the corners for Ryan Day. Day 1 for 2 on the afternoon. As a single and a fly out. Fastball misses outside. That one misses high. 2-0 the count. And that one across, low in the zone, but across for strike one. Lamantia trying to work his way back. Runner on the move, and swing and a miss. Throw down to second, not in time. Runner at home, safe underneath. And the double steal works. So Tufts manufactures another run here. They lead 6-0. Two-two count. Breaking ball misses high. Full count. This one hit out in a second, hit out to center, just over the glove of Ryan Traylor, and that'll score another run. It'll be an RBI single by Ryan Day. His second hit of the afternoon. And that makes it 7-0.
The left fielder, number 4, Casey Santos Ocampo.
So Casey Santos Ocampo comes to the plate. That one fouled over to the right side. A 1 pitch. Breaking ball misses high. Santos Ocampo 0 for 1 with a walk. Run scored also popped out to second base. And he fouls that one away. 1-2 the count. Runner on the move. Pitch outside, throw down to second base, not in time. And it'll be another stolen base for Tufts. Four steal in the day for the Jumbos. 2-2 count. And that one fouled away. Good inside pitch by Lamantia. Santos Ocampo just gets a piece of it. That pitch on the outside corner, not in the zone though. Little low. So once again, a full count here. That ball poked over, foul towards first base. Bradshaw giving chase, makes the catch on the warning track for out number 3. But not before the Jumbos tack on 2 more runs. They lead 7-0. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. When we come back, it'll be Dawson Hawk, Nate Tuck, Ryan Traylor due up for the Cougars. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Cougars trail Tufts 7-0. Dawson Hawk back at the plate for Averett. R.J. Hall still on the mound for Tufts. Fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. And a swing and miss for Hawk. Waste pitch way outside. Hawk not offering at it. That'll make the count 1-2. Cougars have 1 hit through the first 2 innings. It was a Tucker Majetic single in the 2nd. One-two pitch chopped out to shortstop. And the 3rd baseman, Ryan Dawes, ranges over to make the play for out number 1. Will Shackelford, the shortstop for the Jumbos, was waiting back for it, and Dawes cut in front of him, makes the catch, and throws over first base for the first out. So Nate Tuck will step in. Tuck, freshman, getting his chance in the lineup the last couple weeks with the injury to Kyle Vidano, and hits it right to Dawes on the first pitch for out number 2. So Ryan Traylor will come to the plate.
The shortstop, number 5, Ryan.
Traylor, shortstop, also pitches for the Cougars. Traylor's caught fire in the last couple weeks. He's got his average up to 308 on the year. Has 8 runs batted in, including 3 doubles. 8 RBIs, ranked 2nd on the Cougars roster. Looks at ball 1 in the dirt. If Traylor can keep the inning going, it'll be back to the top of the lineup for Averett. 1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss there by Traylor for strike one. One count. That pitch just missed the outside corner. And Traylor chops that one foul to the left side. And time called as Traylor will step out. 2-2 count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. R.J. Hall, the windup and the pitch. And just missed. Infield was trotting in. They thought they were going to get the call. Full count, popped up on the right side of the infield. And play caught by Varinos for out number 3. So the Cougars go 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the third. They still trail 7-0. We'll go to the fourth inning when we come back here on the Averett Sports Network. And welcome back. We go to the top of the fourth inning. Tufts leads Averett 7-0, and Dawes will lead things off here for the Jumbos. New pitcher on the mound for the Cougars. And it's the sophomore Tyler Butler. First pitch, low for ball one. Butler, a righty out of Richmond, Virginia. One 0 pitch. That one's across. Good fastball for strike one. Butler making his 8th appearance, all in relief. He's pitched 13 innings so far with 13 strikeouts. Has a 1-1 record and a 4.15 earned run average. Swing and a miss there by Dawes. So 1-2 the count. This inning it'll be Dawes, DeMaria, and Knight due up for the Jumbos. And Butler nearly got Dawes to chase. They appeal down to first base. Did not go around, says the umpire. Butler tries to find the outside corner. Not there. So full count here to Dawes. Dawes 1 for 1 with an RBI and a walk. And make it 2 walks as he will head down to first base. So leadoff guy on.
The first baseman, number 32, Peter DiMaria.
And that'll bring up Peter DiMaria. DiMaria fouls that pitch out of play. Tufts with getting the leadoff runner on in 3 of the first 4 innings. Throw over to first, not in time. They got the leadoff, at least the leadoff runner aboard in both the first and third innings. And as you can see from the line score, those are the 2 innings that Tufts has scored. Butler's pitch. And it hits DiMaria. And they're going to say, no, he did not move.
It's going to be a strike. 0-2.
Might be one of those, the new rule where you have to make a move to get out of the way. So if it did clip him and he didn't move, that would be just a strike. So 0-2. Here to DiMaria. That pitch in the dirt. Good block there by Dawson Hawk. This one hit out into center field. Winston giving chase. That'll drop in. And they get the runner at second base. Great defense there by the Cougars. That's the rare 8-6 fielder's choice. As the Cougars get the force out at second base.
The right fielder, number 2, JP Knight.
So the Cougars essentially take away a hit.
You never see that.
And that pitch a little high to JP Knight.
Winston chose to let that die because the kid had already turned him back to second. And luckily he was quick enough to get it there. So it was a force out to second base. So the runner at first and not reach hit. We chose to get him at first base to get the runner at second. So
1-0 pitch. That one's across for strike 1.
same as like a double play. You're choosing to get one runner. You can't benefit a hit if you're getting an out. He was safe and would have gone down as a hit.
Throw over to first.
You probably will never see that again in your career. I think I've seen that one time just today.
1-1 pitch outside.
That's one of those. That's one of those you wouldn't know on the day.
That one in the dirt as well. 3-1 the count. Knight 1 for 2 today. Has an RBI. And a run scored. And the fastball in there at the belt for strike 2. Full count now. Here to JP Knight. Again, 1 out, runner aboard. Here for the Tufts. Payoff pitch coming from Butler. And that one's low and inside and will be a walk. So 2 aboard as Elias Varinas makes his way to the box.
The second baseman, number 12, Elias Varinos.
Varinos, a junior out of Middleton, Massachusetts. And he fouls that one out of play.
Yeah, they're on the front. Most of them were start to 2 weeks.
0-2 pitch coming from Butler. And that one fouled away as well as Reno stays alive. Pitch misses. 1-2 now the count. Little chopper down to third base. Hatcher, he'll take it and step on third for the force out. So it'll be a fielder's choice for Varinos. So 2 away.
The catcher, number 10, Harrison Frick.
As Harrison Frickman will come to the plate. That pitch in there for strike 1. That pitch just a little high. So 1-1 the count.
This is a double play situation. We get it to short, second, first. You split 6-4-3 space GDP and next move. Because the battery is currently full.
Fastball misses low and away. Two-one pitch. 2-1 pitch from Butler misses. So 3-1 now the count. Throw back to second. Not in time. Di Maria able to get back. 3-1 pitch across for strike two, so full count now. This is probably the fifth or sixth time at least that Tufts has a full count throughout this game, forcing Averett to make a lot of pitches. Payoff pitch, runners on the move, ball hit out into center field. Nick Winston giving chase, headed back toward the warning track, over his head, drops in,
2-run score. Triple to center field.
and will be a 2-out, 2-run triple.
You want to put center field? Oh, where I'm talking about escape. Just get 3B. The shortstop. Number
So
one.
that'll make it 9-0.
Yep. Plus it does. Yeah. Plus. Two.
So 9-0. And that'll bring up Will Shackelford. Runner in scoring position, just 90 feet away. They could make it 10-0. Cougars trying to get out of this jam without further harm. That ball just hung up there and kept carrying over the head of Nick Winston out in center field. And now time called. That was the 7th hit of the day so far today for Tufts. One-zero pitch from Butler, low and in the dirt. And a huge swing there by Shackelford, but he can't catch up to the fastball from Butler. I pitched a little low and inside. 3-1. Cougars do have Dylan Roberts warming up in the pen. And swing. And Shackelford just gets a piece of that one. So 3-2 now the count. Looked like it was going to be ball four had he not gone after it. Payoff pitch. Ball popped up in the infield. And Tuck underneath it at second base makes the catch. But not before the Jumbos add 2 more runs. They lead 9-0. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning when we come back.
Going back to school is not just for the kids. Averett University has degree programs for working adults who want to pursue their bachelor's or master's online or on campus. Visit gps.averett.edu for more information.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Defensive changes here for the Jumbos. Now in at second base as the sophomore Will Burgess out of Pottstown, Pennsylvania. And moving over from second base to third base is Elias Varinos. So in your lineup, Will Burgess replaces Ryan Dawes. And time called. Home plate umpire will do a little house cleaning on the plate. Due up this inning for the Cougars, it'll be the top of the lineup: Nick Winston, Brandon Hatcher, and Cody Jones. Averett, 1 hit through 3 innings. Winston grounded out. And we have a Mother Nature delay. So Winston, 0 for 1, grounded out in his first at bat. While we've got a moment, got a busy week in Averett athletics. Today, of course, Averett baseball in action. Esports in action later tonight. Then tomorrow, on Wednesday, March 20th, we've got a couple broadcasts coming for you as Averett softball host Mary Baldwin. So the Cougars will take on Mary Baldwin at 2 p.m. Music. So we are going to go without an umpire here to start the bottom of the fourth inning. So Winston looks at ball 1. And a swing and a miss there. One pitch, swung on a miss by Winston. Good waist pitch there. And now we are rejoined by our second umpire. Two-two pitch, and Winston fouls that one off to the right side. Two-two pitch, and Winston goes down on strikes. So that'll bring up Brandon Hatcher.
The third baseman, number 2, Brandon Hatcher.
That pitch low in the dirt. And Hatcher pops this one up over to the right side. And Will Burgess ranges over to make the catch in foul territory, fresh into the game, and makes a great catch, calls off the first baseman
The designated hitter, number 41,
and right fielder
Jones.
to make the catch. So 2 outs here for Cody Jones. And that one misses outside. Hall, who earned NESCAC All-Conference First-Team honors last year as a junior, pitching a gem so far today. Held the Cougars to just 1 hit. Ball popped up in foul territory. Frickman calls off everybody but can't make the catch.
So if he gets a hit here, it will be an error. Oh, he thought it? No, he didn't. He dropped it.
Popped out of his glove at the last second, so new life here for Cody Jones.
No, it's a strike. Okay.
So 2-2 the count here to Jones.
So if he gets a hit here, it will go down as an error because he should have caught that.
And Jones hits this one into deep left field. That's going back to the warning track. That'll drop in and bounce and hit the wall. Cody Jones with a 2-out double.
Drew, how do you want to roll that?
So Cougars trying to take advantage of the mistake by Tufts, and Tanner Bradshaw steps in. I believe that will go down as a drop foul ball, so it will be an error for Tufts, their second error of the game, which allowed the inning to keep going, and Cody Jones makes him pay with a 2-out double. See if Bradshaw can make him ultimately pay. That pitch in the dirt. Good block there by Frickman.
He swung it. He fouled the first one, right? Yes. So enter. It's 2E. E2, yeah. Signals drop ball.
This one poked out to second base. Burgess tries to make the catch, unable to corral it. And the inning keeps going for the Cougars. Now runners on the corners. That's going to be, I believe, ruled a hit for Bradshaw. And Lancaster will step up. Lancaster grounded out in his first at bat of the day. Cougars
The right fielder, number 20.
finding life in their offense here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Okay, it's saying that's not classified as a put-out, so we'll figure this out. So P, K, figure it out this next half. You're fine right now.
That pitch almost gets away, but good job by Frickman to stop it. 1-1 the count.
Yeah, it's 97202. We don't have, you gotta take a hit off. We don't have 2 hits. We're gonna fix that. That's minus 1. What?
Throw over to first. Bradshaw back under the throw. That one in there for a strike. Chopper to short, and they'll get the force out at second. So the Cougars leave runners on, including one stranded at third. We'll go to the fifth inning. Tufts up 9-0.
Going back to school is not just for the kids. Averett University has degree programs for working adults who want to pursue their bachelor's or master's online or on campus. Visit gps.averett.edu for more information.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the fifth inning. Leading things off will be Mills as we're back to the top of the lineup for Tufts. Jumbos lead 9-0 over Averett. Fastball misses outside. 2-0 the count. New pitcher on the mound. Dylan Roberts has come in. We also have a new center fielder, Zach DiCarlo. Fastball across the outside corner. 2-1 the count. Dylan Roberts, a senior, out of Hampton, Virginia. And the righty gets a foul ball there, so 2-2 the count. Roberts making his ninth appearance, all in relief. Has pitched 12 in a third inning with 12 strikeouts. Two-two pitch popped up into left center field. That's going to be trouble. That drops in the gap. DiCarlo throws it into second, but not in time as Mills gets the leadoff stand-up double to start the top of the fifth inning. That'll bring up Ryan Day. Day 2 for 3 with an RBI. And time called as Dylan Roberts wanted to talk things over with his catcher, Dawson Hawk. Make sure they're on the same page. Probably also talking about signals with a runner at second base. 8 hits now for Tufts. Roberts looks at the runner at second, fires home, and misses low with the fastball. Day, a junior out of Hampstead, New Hampshire. In the DH slot today for the Jumbos. 1-0 pitch, fastball across for strike one. Breaking ball in the dirt. Good block there by Hawk. Two-one pitch, and Roberts finds the outside corner. 2-2 is the count. And that one misses wide. And a swing and a miss. Day goes down on strikes. 13th strikeout of the year for Dylan Roberts. And that's the first out. And that'll bring up Casey Santos Ocampo. First pitch misses low for ball one. One-0 pitch misses low, so 2-0 now to Santos Ocampo. 0 for 2 today with a walk. And he gets his first hit as that will drop in left field. Runner will stop at third. So runners on the corners here with one out for Will Burgess, getting his first at bat after coming in as a defensive replacement.
The second baseman, number 5, Will Burgess.
So Burgess steps in, batting .278 on the year. And hits this one into center field. DiCarlo makes the catch. Runner tags up, and he will score. That'll be 10-0 Tufts. So Burgess gets the job done with an RBI sacrifice fly. That's his third run batted in this season.
The first baseman, number 32, Peter DiMaria.
And with 2 outs, that'll bring up Peter DiMaria with a runner still at first. Roberts with the pitch. Fastball in there for strike one. This one hit through the left side. That'll be another hit for the Jumbos. So 2 outs and 2 aboard here as J.P. Knight comes to the plate. Knight 1 for 2. 2 runs scored. Also drew a walk.
It does get classified as a hit. An unearned run is what it is, though.
And misses low. 2-0 the count.
You can't take away his hit. It just goes down as an unearned run. If he would have scored, it would have been
That one in the dirt. 3-0 now the count. Varinos on deck for the Jumbos. Cougars get some action going in their bullpen. And a nice breaking ball on the inside corner there from Dylan Roberts.
It's a separate play. You put the E2 space DF and then you enter and then you put 2 E's. Which I think is what we did. For some reason it's not taken. They have 10 hits by the way, guys.
That one in there for a strike as well. So Roberts fighting back. Works the count back full. Runners on the move. And strike 3 the call. Knight goes down looking. And the Cougars get out of further trouble, but they give up another run. And Tufts leads 10-0. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th when we come back here on the Averett Sports Network. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Tucker Majetic will lead things off. Pitch in there for a strike.
Oh, did you not? That might have been what it was. Hold on.
That one in there for a strike as well. So 0-2 count here to Tucker Majetic. Majetic singled.
No, that's
And this one hit up the middle. Majetic with his second hit of the day.
So we're going to write that down.
And the Cougars have the leadoff guy on here for Dawson Hawk.
The catcher, number 14, Dawson Hawk. Why is it not credited? I can't get to that fielder's choice. Why?
Hawk tries to lay down the bunt. So Cougars look like they're going to try to sack bunt the runner over. Runner on the move, though. Hawk swings, ground ball over to third base. Varinos makes the play. So it does move the runner over on the hit and run. And Majetic stands at second with one out. Nate Tuck at the plate. Tuck came into the game batting .267 on the year. But he's 0 for 1 today. Now has a chance to correct that. Fastball from Hall in there for strike one. That pitch on the inside corner misses the zone. That'll leave it at 1-1. Fastball finds the outside corner. Tuck facing a 1-2 count here. That pitch, swing and a miss for strike three. So Tuck goes down for the second out. That'll bring up Ryan Traylor. So Traylor steps in. Little chopper up the middle. Could be trouble. And it's going to be a hit up the middle, and that'll score a run. Great base running there by Tucker Majetic on the move with 2 outs, and he's going to score. Will Shackelford bobbled the ball. It was a tough play for him anyway to even get over to that play, and then the throw was in the dirt as well. But by that time, Traylor was already there. Many shortstops wouldn't have been able to even get to that ball up the middle. So to even get there for Shackelford was an accomplishment. So the Cougars on the scoreboard for the first time today. And Shackelford with another great play on DeCarlo. And they get the fielder's choice at second base for the third out, but not before the Cougars get on the scoreboard. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Couple changes for the Cougars, now playing second base. Martin Nikolai taking over for Nate Tuck. And new pitcher on the mound, it's the junior George Ruse. So Ruse coming in for Roberts. Ruse making his 7th appearance this season. He's pitched 7 innings so far this year, and he'll face off against Elias Arenas. That pitch in there for a strike. Ball hit out to Nikolai. Takes a bad hop on him.
Bad hop or I wasn't watching, trying to fix this. Bad hop. 1B.
So Nikolai will get the benefit of the doubt there. So leadoff batter aboard for Harrison Frickman. Throw over to first base. That pitch misses.
It won't let me go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Like you won't even let me delete from the end. It's like it doesn't even recognize the top of the 5th inning.
That one in there for a strike. 1-1 the count. Breaking ball across, but a little low. 2-1 now. Here to Frickman.
Saying DeCarlo was in the game. DeCarlo was not in the game. No.
Ball fouled out of play. Two and two. Breaking ball misses high. That'll run the count full. Ball popped up in foul territory, fading out of play.
I've never seen this do this.
So full count still. Here to Frickman. Runner at first, nobody out. And Ruse steps off.
I literally might have to restart this entire game because I don't know what's going on here. It won't delete the 4th inning. It deletes ours and leaves theirs, but it won't delete the top half of the 5th.
Runner on the move. That one sent out into left field. Over the head of Majetic. Misread it. And that'll score a run. And it'll be an RBI triple. Majetic might have lost that one in the sun. Either way, it's an RBI triple. And that'll bring up Shackelford. If you're following along on live stats, we apologize. We're trying to work out a technical difficulty with that, but we'll keep you up to date here. Pitch misses high. Ball popped up into center field. Going to be caught by Traylor in the grass. He'll throw home and keep the runner from advancing. So Justin Mills and there's going to be a balk called, and that'll score the run. So Frickman comes in on the balk. 0-0 the count since the runner advanced. Makes it 12-1 in favor. That one in there for a strike. 1-1 the count. That pitch misses the outside corner. 2-1 now. Here to Mills. Ball hit out into left field. That's going to be trouble, but it's going to drop in Majetic. Throws it in. It will be a one-out double. And that'll bring up Brian Day. That pitch in the dirt, pops up, and a wild pitch. That'll move the runner over to third. So 1-0 count. Pitch from Ruse. Across for a strike. One the count. Pitch misses outside. 2-1. Ball fouled out of play to the left side. 2-2 the count. And Ruse tries to come back with a fastball, but a little high. And that'll run the count full. And that one misses wide, will be a walk. And that'll bring up Casey Santos Ocampo.
Now batting number 4, Casey Santos Ocampo.
No action in the Cougars bullpen. Do have somebody up over for Tufts starting to stretch. Runners on the corners, nobody out, or excuse me, one out. And Santos Ocampo looks at strike one. Nice pitch from Ruse. Catches Santos Ocampo off guard. Breaking ball, strike three looking. And Santos Ocampo goes down for the second out. Ruse buckles his knees. And that'll bring up Will Burgess. Burgess had the sac fly in his last at bat after coming in as a defensive replacement. And the pitch from Ruse misses the outside corner. Might have been just a tad bit high. Wind really whipping out towards center field after not being a factor earlier in the day. Little chopper to third base. That's going to get through down the line, and that'll be one run in. Make it 2 runs in, and a 2-run double by Will Burgess. 14-1 your score. And we'll have a pinch hitter. It'll be Kyle Cortez, a sophomore out of Billerica, Massachusetts. Fastball in there for strike one. That pitch low. One. Ball hit out to second base. That's going to get through the right side. And add another run. Throw home, not in time. Cut off by Ruse. And it'll be an RBI hit for Kyle Cortez. (15-1) your score, as Tufts with 5 runs in this frame already. That'll bring up J.P. Knight. The pitch from Ruse, fouled out of play to the right side. Good breaking ball from Ruse in there for strike 2. Breaking ball. Good pitch there by Ruse, trying to get Knight to chase, low and away, but he laid off of it, and it was a ball. So 1-2 now the count here with 2 outs. And a swing and a miss, and Ruse gets the strikeout. Not before the Jumbos add 5 more runs. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th when we come back. And welcome back. Couple changes here for Tufts. Kyle Cortez stays in to play first base, and we have a new third baseman, Harrison O'Brien, the junior out of Brookline, Massachusetts, now at third, as Brandon Hatcher steps up to the plate. And after this pitch, which misses wide, I'm going to turn over to Joseph Swanson for the call while I try to work on some stats issues we've got going on.
Second pitch is going to be a call strike outside corner. As that one's going to run outside. It's going to run the count here to 2-1. Two-one offering here to Hatcher. Be a fastball run off the outside corner. Going to run the count here to 3-1. Three-one offering to Hatcher. Hit down the right field line. That's going to find the ground as the right fielder is going to run past it. Hatcher's going to round first. He's going to head into second with a leadoff double here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Pinch hitting for the Cougars, number 31, Matt Tuggle.
As that's going to bring up the pinch hitter here for the Cougars, number 31, the senior Matt Tuggle. First pitch offering here to Tuggle. Called strike, outside corner. Tuggle does have 3 hits on the year, has driven in 1. 0-1 offering to Tuggle is going to be swung on and missed. He's going to put the count here at 0-2. Oto offering here to Tuggle. As that's going to be lined back to short, and they're going to double off Hatcher at second base. So that's going to be 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning as the pinch hitter, senior Corey Wall, is going to step into the box.
Now pinch hitting, number 9, Corey Wall.
Wall steps in, hitting .286 on the year. 7 plate appearances. Does have 2 hits, 1 a double. As that offering is going to be up in the zone, taken for a ball. Wall does have an RBI on the year. Lancaster due up after Wall. As they're going to say Wall did not hold up on that one. So that's going to even the count here at 1-1. One offering from Hall, picked out of the dirt. Put the count here at 2-1. Two-one offering, swung on, hit down to third base. As Harrison O'Brien's going to fire across and retire the side here. Cougars do get one hit in the bottom of the 6th inning. We head to the top of the 7th. Averett trailing 15-1 when we return. And welcome back, as we're going to have some defensive changes here for the Cougars. Top of the 7th inning as Mac Rexroad is going to take over on the mound. Well, senior Corey Wall, number 9, is going to take over at first base. Dante George comes into right field. And number 42, Jason Maggs, is going to take over in left field. First pitch offering from Rexroad. It's going to be called a ball as Harrison O'Brien steps in for his first at bat. Took over at third base last inning, as the 1-0 offering is going to be a low as well for a 2-0 count here. As that's going to run outside here. Put the count here at 3-0. As that's going to be called a strike on the outside corner. Rexroad has pitched in one game this year. 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, 2 runs. As that's going to be swung on out of third base, bobbled by Hatcher. As O'Brien's going to beat that out, so that's probably going to go down as an infield single, as it was a hard hit ball to third base. As that's going to bring in the catcher,
Now batting number 10,
Harrison Frickman. Rexroad holds on. O'Brien delivers. That's going to be a called strike. Wall holds on. O'Brien. 0-1 offering. Going to be called a ball off the inside corner. Even the count here 1-1. One offering. Be swung on, hit out to right field. That's going to get down in front of George. O'Brien's going to hold up at second. Throw is going to come in, be cut off by Trailer. Jumbos now have runners on first and second here. No outs, top 7. As that's going to bring up the pinch hitter here as number 38, Nate Bozella, is going to step into the box. His first plate appearance on the day. Delivery here from Rexroad as he steps off the back of the rubber. Delivery. Called strike, inside corner. Oh, 0-1 offering. Check swing, called strike. It's going to put the count here at 0-2. Bozella, a freshman out of New Canaan, Connecticut. As the 0-2 offering is going to be hit, fouled down the first baseline. Wall's going to give chase, but that's going to get over, out of play, over into the batting cage down the right field line. Keep the count here at 0-2. Rexroad's 0-2 offering. That's going to be swung on and missed on the outside corner, so that would be the first out here in the top of the 7th inning. As that's going to bring up the center fielder, number 6, Justin Mills. First pitch offering to Mills, called strike. A 0-1 offering. That's going to be swung through and missed. As Rexroad's got the last 2 batters down quick, 0-2. Looking to put out a second out here. As that's going to be a breaking ball swung on, fouled back. Count's going to remain here at 0-2. O'Brien leads off second. That's going to be a breaking ball, called strike 3, inside corner. As Rexroad retires the second out of the inning. That's going to bring up another pinch hitter here. as Ryan Nunn is going to step in.
Pinch hitting is number 33, Ryan Moon.
Correction on that, Ryan Noon. Cougars do have 2 outs here, top of the 7th, as that's going to be a 2-seam fastball called strike outside corner. O'Brien leads off second, Frickman off first. 0-1 offering. Breaking ball just above the belt. It's going to even the count here at 1-1. Rex Rhodes 1-1 offering. That's going to be swung on, hit back to short. Trailer's going to step on second. That's going to be the 3rd out here in the top of the 7th inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th inning when we return. Averett trailing 15-1. And welcome back here for the bottom of the inning. Bottom of the 7th inning. Averett trailing 15-1 as Tufts is going to make a pitching change as number 19, Lucas Gustafsson, is going to take over on the mound. Gustafsson, a 6-foot, 180-pound left-hand pitcher out of Ashland, Massachusetts. And he's going to face the pinch hitter, Dante George. To lead off the bottom of the 7th inning, George came in as a defensive replacement for the Cougars in the top half of the inning. Went out to right field. As that's going to run inside and hit George. It's going to put the leadoff runner here on. As it's going to bring up number 42, Jason Maggs, his first plate appearance of the day. Maggs steps in, hitting .229 on the year. Does have 8 hits, 2 doubles. George leads off first. As that's going to be a called strike inside corner. Wind blowing out to right field now. As that's going to run off the outside corner, even the count here at 1-1. One offering, swung on, fouled back. As they're going to call that actually a balk, as that's going to put Dante George now at second base. It's going to keep the count here at 1-1. One offering here to Mags. George leads off second. That's going to be swung through and missed. Put the count here at 1-2. Dawson Hawk waits on deck. George, good size lead, at second. 1-2 offering here. Be a fastball call, strike three, outside corner. That's going to put the first out up here in the bottom of the fourth inning as the catcher, number 14, Dawson Hawk's going to step to the plate.
Was that error in the top of the seventh? When 3 reached, was that a fielding or throwing?
As that's going to be a fastball high outside, call the ball. One 0 offering here to Hawk. That's going to be fouled off, back out of play. One delivery here from Gustafsson. As that's going to run outside. Put the count here at 2-1. Tufts does have action down in their pen. As it looks like number 14, Alex Wood, has been loosening. 2-1 offering. And that's going to be swung on and missed. Even the count here at 2-2. Cougars have action as well down in the pen as number 3, Sawyer Smith, is up and throwing. Two offering to Hawk. That's swung through and missed. It's going to be the second out here in the bottom of the seventh.
Now at bat, number 25, Martin Nicolay.
As that's going to bring up Martin Nicolai. Nicolai hitting 200 on the year. As that's going to be high, call the ball.
No, Dante George let off. George and then Mags.
Okay, I got
1-0 offering here to Nicolai. That's going to be swung on, popped up in the infield. As it tailed a little bit on Burgess, but he was able to backpedal enough and pull that in for the final out, as that's going to go down as the third out here. We're going to head to the top of the 8th inning. When we come back, Averett trailing 15-1. And welcome back as
Tyler Bianco now at second.
Averett's going to go to the bullpen once again as the right-hander Sawyer Smith's going to take over on the mound. Smith enters, 4 appearances on the year, has started 1 game, 6.75 earned run average on the year, as Tyler Bianco is going to come in and replace Martin Nicolai at second base.
Smith. Why don't you say Smith? That's just going to be silent for this one. Oh, Schneck, okay.
As Smith is preparing to finish his warm-up tosses as we get the throw down here from Hawk.
Yeah. Pinch hitting is number 25, Eric Schneck.
As that's going to bring up the pinch hitter here, number 25, Eric Schneff. He'll face Smith here. Just entered the game for the Cougars. Top 8. That's going to end the day for Mac Rexroad, who pitched well in an inning of relief. As the first pitch from Sawyer Smith is going to be called a strike on the outside corner.
Hey, we can take 1 hit off the board for them. I've only got 16.
User hits -1.
0-1 offering here from Smith. As that's going to run just above the belt here and even the count at 1-1.
And we have 2 errors, right?
It's 2-2.
Counts 1-1.
All errors +1.
As that's going to be called a strike. Put the count here at 1-2.
Ball. Short leg up.
1-2 offering here from Smith. As that's going to be taken, strike 3, outside corner. As Sawyer Smith comes out of the bullpen and the first batter he faces sends him down looking. As that's going to bring in the second baseman, Will Burgess.
Yeah, is it better? I was watching how another last night. That's why I thought.
Burgess 1 for 1 on the day. Does have 3 runs batted in. As that's going to be swung on, hit out to short. Bianco lays out, fires over to first, and they're going to get Burgess just in time as Bianco comes off the bench, makes a great diving stop over in the hole, and fires over to first base from his backside, and Corey Wall managing to get the stretch there for the second out.
Now batting number 7, Kyle Cortez.
As that's going to bring up Kyle Cortez. As that's going to be a call strike outside corner. Oh, 0-1 offering here from Smith. That's going to be taken for a ball. It's going to even the count here at 1-1. That's going to be taken for a called strike. Smith looking to retire the side here in order. Up 1-2 on Cortez. As that's going to be a breaking ball taken low in the dirt. Even the count here at 2-2. Two-two offering here from Smith. Fastball runs just off the outside corner. Going to even the count here at full. Correction, it's going to send the count to full. As that's going to be hit out to center field. DiCarlo's going to circle under it. He'll pull that in, and that'll be the third out here in the top of the 8th inning. We head to the bottom of the 8th when we return. Averett trails 15-1. And welcome back as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Andrew Woods going to take over on the mound here for the Jumbos. 6'4", 210-pound sophomore left-hander out of Westfield, Massachusetts. He's going to face Ryan Traylor here to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. As number 13, Brandon Bay, is going to take over now in left field.
See, Jeff, all you have to do is tell me that. You don't need to look at me all judgingly over there. Now batting for the Cougars, number 5, Ryan Traylor.
As that's going to bring Ryan Traylor to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day. Does have an RBI.
Someone I thought you were announcing a tennis match down there.
Or golf.
Drove in the Cougars' lone run back in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Golf would have been better.
As that's going to be fouled back out of play. Andrew Wood has appeared in 1 game this year. Went 3 innings. Allowed 5 hits, 3 runs. Did strike out 5. As that's going to be swung on by Traylor. Fouled off down the first baseline. Cortez gives chase, but it's going to land just back out of foul territory. It's going to send the count here at 0-2 to Traylor. As that's going to be fouled back as well. Correction on Wood. Has appeared in 1 game, 1 inning. Walked 2 and did strike out 1. That's going to miss high outside. Count 1-2 here. Wind blowing straight out to center field now. As that's going to land just in front of the plate, even the count here at 2-2. Both teams substituting heavily in the last couple of innings. Two offering to Traylor. That's going to be hit out to center field. Mills, he's going to call that off and pull that in for the first out.
3 ball strikes.
As that's going to bring us back to the top of the order as the center fielder Zach DiCarlo will step in.
Now batting for the Cougars, number 10, Zach DiCarlo.
DiCarlo reach base back in the top of the 6th inning, or bottom of the 6th inning, excuse me. Offering from Wood. High. Call the ball. One offering from Wood. That's going to be taken low as well. Count 2-0 here to DiCarlo. Offering. It's going to be swung through and missed. Two-one offering here to DiCarlo. That's going to be fouled back straight into the screen. It's going to even the count here at 2-2. Woods 2-2 offering. And that's going to land just in front of the plate as it's going to run the count here to full. Full count offering to DiCarlo, taken for a ball outside. As that's going to send DiCarlo down to first and bring up the third baseman, Brandon Hatcher. Hatcher 1 for 3 on the day. DiCarlo is a threat to run out there at first base, but odds are in a 15-1 game he's probably not going to be off, as that's going to be a called strike outside corner. Cougars looking for base runners at any point now. As mentioned, Hatcher 1 for 3 on the day. Down 0-1. As that's going to be singled through the right side. DiCarlo's going to hold. Carlo's going to round second. That's going to be bobbled by the right fielder. It's going to allow Hatcher to slide into second base safely, and DiCarlo's going to come around to score the second Cougar run. If I had to guess, that's probably going to go down as an error on the right fielder there, allowing DiCarlo to advance to third and Hatcher to advance to second.
Now batting number 31, Matt Tuggle.
As Matt Tuggle's going to step in. Tuggle 0 for 1 on the day. Looking to score Hatcher here. Hatcher leads off second. That's going to be a fastball, runs high outside. Wood's definitely a dominating presence out there on the mound at 6'4", 210. 1-0 offering here to Tuggle. That's going to be lined out to second base for the second out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. As looked like it might carry a little bit, but good job there by Burgess to get back on that one and pull it in for the second out, as that's going to bring up the senior Corey Wall here. Wall pinch hit last inning for the Cougars. 0 for 1 on the day. 2 outs here, bottom 8th, as that's going to be a fastball, runs off the outside corner, ball 1. Cougars looking to salvage some momentum headed into a big series with Greensboro this weekend. They'll battle the Pride Friday night at 6 p.m. As that's going to be taken for a strike down low. Home plate umpire says that just did cross the knees. It's going to even the count here at 1-1. Hatcher leads off second. As that's going to be taken low off the outside corner. It's going to put the count here at 2-1. Cougars do have 7 hits on the day. As that's going to be swung through and missed. It's going to even the count again back at 2-2. Wall looking to put another run up here in the bottom of the 8th inning if he can single. As that's going to be fouled off. Back to the backstop. Two offering to Wall. Fastball runs off the outside corner. Put the count here at full. Wall looking to do a job here with 2 outs. Single here probably scores a run as Hatcher does run well. Walk will put runners on first and second and allow George to bat. Full count offering runs outside, and that's going to put Wall down at first base. Cougars will have runners on first and second with Dante George stepping to the box. George's first plate appearance of the game. As he'll take that one for a strike outside corner. As that one's also taken for a strike called outside corner. See if Wood opts to stay on the outside corner or elects to go with a breaking pitch here. Up 2-0, or excuse me, 0-2. As that's going to get down in the dirt. Hatcher's going to hold up. Thought about heading to third, but good job there by Frickman to get back and get that ball and keep Hatcher at second base. Looked like Hatcher's line of vision was a little bit shaded from the second base umpire out there. That's going to put the count here at 1-2 to George. 1-2 offering here from Wood. That's going to be hit out to right field. Going to be a diving grab. As the right fielder J.P. Knight came in on that. Ball was dying, but managed to slide under it and pull it in for the third out. We'll head to the top of the ninth inning when we return. Averett trails 15-2. And welcome back here for the top of the ninth inning. Coach Fleming's going to go back to the bench as Ryan Traylor's going to move from shortstop to the mound, while Tyler Bianco's going to move from second to short. And DeAndre Branch, he's going to come in off the bench, now playing second base. This will be Branch's first action of the year. Bianco's first action at shortstop. Traylor has appeared in 4 games this year, 2 starts. Pitched 19 and a third innings. Has struck out 12 and 19 and a third. Currently sits 1-3 on the year with a 5.59 ERA. As the right fielder number 2, J.P. Knight, will step in. Knight made a nice sliding catch to end the bottom of the 8th inning. He'll step in to face Traylor here. As that's going to be swung on, hit back up the middle. Traylor had all he could do on that one to get out of the way. Almost got his glove up to rob it, but managed to slide his head out of the way as that was a screaming line drive back up the middle. As that will bring up Harrison O'Brien. O'Brien playing third. That's going to miss outside. O'Brien came in and replaced Verinos. That's going to end up in the dirt. Going to allow Knight to advance 90 feet here. It's going to put the count here at 2-0. Tufts now has a runner at second base. No outs, top 9. 2-0 offering, called a strike outside corner. Good job there by Trailer to nip the outside part of the plate. As he'll go back to that same location here to even the count at 2-2. See if Trailer sticks back outside or if he elects to go with a breaking pitch here. Does throw the changeup. That's going to be hit out to Bianco at short. He's going to have no play over there at first base as O'Brien's going to reach with an infield single. That's going to allow Knight to advance up to third base. As that will bring up the pinch hitter, number 20, Connor Bowman.
Pinch hitting for Tufts, number 20, Connor Bowman.
Bowman, a freshman, 5'9", 180-pounder out of Wellesley, Massachusetts. Wellesley, excuse me. Bowman does have 2 plate appearances on the year. No hits. As that will get in for a called strike. Trailer 0-1 delivering. Breaking pitch knocked down by Hawk behind the plate. Even the count here at 1-1. As that will miss low in the zone. Count 2-1. As that's going to nip the outside corner, even the count here at 2-2. Trailer looking to get out of this inning with no damage. Runners first and second, nobody out. Breaking pitch will miss down in the zone. That's going to run the count here to full. That will be hit out to right field. George is going to camp under it. He'll pull that in. Knight's going to tag. George will fire home, but it will be cut off by Wall. As that will go down as a sacrifice fly to right field, allowing Knight to score. Tufts is going to take a 16-2 lead here. As that will bring up Nate Bozzella. Bozzella came in to play shortstop. 0 for 1 on the day. As that will get in for a called strike outside corner. Bozzella 1 for 6 on the year. Does have a double. Appeared in 2 games. 2 runs batted in. As he hits that out to third. Hatcher will fire over to second, but that's going to get by the branch and go into right field and be cut off by George. But it will allow Burgess to advance up to third base. Correction, O'Brien up to third base. As that will bring up the center fielder, number 6, Justin Mills. Mills 4 for 6 on the day, has scored 4 runs. As he hits that out to left field, Maggs gives chase. He'll call that off. That'll be an out. Ball gets away from the cutoff man, but O'Brien's going to hold steady at third base as that will be the second out here in the top of the 9th inning. As that will bring up Ryan Noon. Noon replaced the designated hitter, Ryan Day. He'll take that for a called strike on the outside corner. Trailer looking to get out of the inning here. As that's going to be lined out to left field to get down just in front of Maggs. He'll fire in. But Tufts will add a run. They'll take a 17-2 lead. As that will bring up the left fielder, number 13, Brandon Bay, for his first plate appearance. Bay came in as a defensive replacement back in the bottom of the 8th inning. As that will be a breaking ball, called strike off the outside corner. Jumbo, 17 runs on 20 hits today. Do have 3 errors. As that's going to be fouled back out of play. And run the count here to 0-2. See if Trailer goes back to the breaking pitch. He does, and he's going to get Bay with a check swing, strike 3. That will be the 3rd out of the inning in the top of the 9th. Tufts adds 2 runs to take a 17-2 lead. Averett will be batting in the bottom of the 9th when we return. And welcome back as Tufts will go to the bullpen here in the bottom of the 9th inning. As the sophomore right-hander, Jamie Weiss, will take over on the mound. Weiss, a 6'1", 155-pound sophomore out of Manassas, New York. Manasset, New York, excuse me. Bowman will stay in behind the plate as Jason Maggs will lead things off here for the Cougars. Maggs 0 for 1 on the day. Came in as a defensive replacement for the Cougars. Delivery, swung on, hit out to center field. As that's going to get down over Mills' head. That's going to be a leadoff double for Maggs to center field. As that will bring up the catcher, number 14, Dawson Hawk. Hawk 0 for 3 on the day. Bianco waits on deck for the Cougars. As that's going to miss outside. As that's going to miss high as well. Count's going to be 2-0. As that's going to be swung through and missed. Count's going to run to 2-1. As mentioned, Bianco waits on deck for the Cougars. As that's going to be swung through. Even the count at 2-2. As the 2-2 count was swung on and missed, that will be the first out here in the bottom of the ninth. As a shortstop, number 18, Tyler Bianco, steps in for his first plate appearance. Bianco, 1 for 2 on the year, does have a double. Looking to trade places here with Mags. As that will be taken for a ball outside corner. .10 offering is going to be a ball up as well. It's going to put the count here at 2-0. 2-0 offering here to Bianco. As that will be taken for a ball as well. Bianco's run the count here to 3-0. Have to assume he's probably got the take here. Mags leads off second. Trailer due up. 3-0 offering. That's going to be a called strike outside corner. Weiss came back with a fastball, 3-0. As Mags will take off, throw down, but he's going to slide in ahead of the tag. As Mags, it will go down as a strike, called strike, but Mags will slide in head first safely at third base. Full count here to Bianco, runner at third. As that's going to be hit down the right field line. First baseman Kyle Cortez, he's going to pull that in for out number 2 in foul territory. As the shortstop, number 5, Ryan Trailer, is going to come up now. 2 outs, bottom ninth. Cougars down to their final out. Mags leads off third. Trailer looking to get a run across here in the bottom of the ninth inning. That's going to be a breaking pitch outside. Knocked down there. Good job by Connor Bowman as he slid out and knocked that down. Saved a run. Freshman seeing some action here late in this one. As that's going to be a fastball. Misses high. Count runs 2-0. DeCarlo waits on deck for the Cougars. If Trailer can reach. As that's going to miss low outside as well. Put the count here to 3-0. See if Trailer does have the take on or if he does get the green light here. As that's going to run inside. Trailer's going to draw a 2-out walk here. Cougars have runners on first and third with the leadoff hitter Zach DeCarlo coming to the plate.
Batting, number 10, Zach DeCarlo.
DeCarlo 0 for 1 on the day. Did walk and come around to score back in the bottom of the 8th inning. Trailer leads off first. Mags off third. That's going to be a called strike. As mentioned, Cougars will be back in action this weekend as they'll return to USA South Conference play for the 3-game series against Greensboro College. That's going to be fouled back out of play. Cougars will open that one Friday night at 6 p.m., return again on Saturday for a 6 p.m., and then finish out the series Sunday at 2. 0-2 count here to DiCarlo. That's going to be a breaking ball down in the dirt, knocked down again by Bowman. Good 2-strike offering, though, there by Weiss. One-two offering from Weiss. Trailer takes off. That's going to be swung on, hit out to second base. Burgess will field that cleanly, fire over to first, and that's going to be the final out in this one.
Score by inning, +1. Score by inning +1.
Tufts is going to take this one 17-2.
That'll do it.
From all my colleagues up here in the press box, your host Drew Wilson, I'm Joseph Swanson. We want to thank you for tuning in to today's game. As mentioned, the Cougars will be back in action this coming weekend as they travel to Greensboro. We'll return home April 3rd for a doubleheader against a single game against Mary Washington before closing out the home schedule this year with a 3-game series with Berea College back on April 19th and 20th. Again, I'm Joseph Swanson. From all of my colleagues up here in the press box, we want to thank you for tuning in today. And as always, go Cougars.